2-slide KZ Durango model 320 just arrived on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. About a 32-foot box trailer. By the time you factor in the tongue and the bumper, between 34 and 5 would be my estimation. Really nice trailer to have parked somewhere and visit kind of, periodically or seasonally. Full front bedroom slide and then big living room super slide, so you have lots of space no matter where you find yourself in the trailer. And in fact, having it parked somewhere is exactly what the previous owners did with it. It's a one-owner coach. They bought it, had it delivered to a campsite, and never towed it. Actually, they had our pickup and delivery drivers go get it because they didn't have a tow vehicle. That's becoming more and more common, actually. People are going seasonal and semi-permanent. I spotted some nice things out here, like the big front storage trunk there. There is front storage below the bed slide, or pardon me, below the bed in the slide. There's also, you see up here on the roof, you might see max air covers, and those are over all the roof vents. So if it's raining, like it is today, I actually finally just had a chance here to skip outside when it wasn't pouring rain, just to capture this pictures and video real quick. Let's step inside for you. Those roof vents will let you keep all your windows open. That allows you to enjoy some cross ventilation and some fresh air, where normally that is not an option. And, walking in, it's got a pretty fair amount of, eye appeal to it. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look like it was really beat up too awful bad. I noticed one little thing, and this is why I put these videos together, so you guys can see this. This wood here did swell slightly. All of the flooring is totally solid around here, so everything is solid. Some point, this thing probably got hit by one of the monsoon-style storms that we've experienced here on Michigan the last couple of years. And it looks like maybe a little bit of water just seeped into that corner. Unfortunately, when the winds hit these slide outs, they can wiggle the slides a little bit. That can happen, but again, the floor is solid, so it was just looks like a small temporary thing. I do like that basically all your windows will open for ventilation, though. That is a nice thing. You see that the table here has a middle leaf extension. So I pull that out, you can see a little better view of that here. And a freestanding table instead of a booth. Gives you a little more at-home feel. I do like that this is a residential style sleeper sofa. So one, you do have a full inner spring mattress that'll flip out of there, and with the little slot underneath of it, you can stuff board games like Monopoly and stuff like that under there. This is a hybrid between a rear living and a rear entertainment, and it's one that really serves both purposes well. What I like about it is with a corner entertainment like this, everyone can see the screen. So, you can have a couple people, each with their own individual seating areas, each have their own little countertop area, and you have lots of windows and lots of light coming in. Now, the fireplace is an electric space heater. That'll cut down on your propane use, because you'll be able to use the electricity you're already paying for at the park instead of burning up all your propane. Just kind of noticed there's something a little different here. The ceiling is a little bit of an this is slightly accented in a slightly darker shade than everything else. I couldn't quite put my finger on it till just now. Pretty good sized kitchen cabinets, and what I do like is that they do have a middle shelf in here to double the amount of storage you're actually getting out of that. So there's far more storage there than you actually realize once you start packing stuff in. Nothing too unusual going on with the kitchen, other than the fact that by and large, I don't think these people, if you look at the burners, they didn't cook in their camper. This was just their relaxing destination. The refrigerator looks like an 8 cubic foot, so that looks to be, 30% larger than standard. And the front bedroom is exceptionally large, and it took me a minute to figure out why. It has a slightly different bathroom arrangement. More on that when I have a better angle to spin around here, but usually in travel trailers, you don't have a front bedroom slide. This is normally the bed is against the front wall, so you're gaining all this extra space here, and that is a king bed, so there's nothing wrong with that. That's an upgraded king bed to give you a little more sleeping room. You notice the windows on the sides of the bed will open, again, for that fresh air ventilation. Now, that opens the front wall up for this wall-to-wall wardrobe with storage underneath. I like the fact that this is raised up. I've seen some travel trailers where your sliding door panels went from floor to ceiling. The problem with that is, this gives you a shelf. This gives you something you can use because it is elevated. So you have hanging storage, and then you have a shelf. If it's floor to ceiling, you have hanging storage, you have wasted dead space, and then you have the floor, so you have to bend over to grab everything. This doesn't have that problem. Now what's really cool is you can access, if you notice, you have an interior shelf and then access to your outside storage right from here. So it's kind of the best of both worlds that way. Now this is what I was saying was a little bit different. It's not going to be for everyone, but the fact that it has an open bathroom design means that you have a immense amount of open floor space here in the bedroom. So you have a combination bed and bath that allows you to actually stand up in the morning, stretch out. You can get dressed without having to take your clothes into the living room. And that is one of those things that you don't realize is actually, especially as first timers, you don't know what you don't know. That's the best way I can say it. And you don't realize the type of floor plan deficiencies that may exist out there. And there are a lot of things out here that, I mean, anything can look good on a dealer's lot, guys. I could sell you just about anything that looks really sharp here, but until you get out and you try to use it, you just don't understand those things like, oh geez, where do I change my pants? Well, a lot of campers, the answer is the living room, not the bedroom. And unless you're enjoying putting on a free show, it may not be your cup of tea. So give us a call and learn even more. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy camping.